Hey guys, Brandy S. Turpin here, aka Coach B. Welcome back. I hope you guys are enjoying Press Refresh. I hope you guys are enjoying the intensive on self-love. So we're just following up with the last discussion, the last video that we had. So we spoke about identifying the lie, identifying when the lie happened, and when you were told that thing that made you feel unlovable, worthless, etc., and then being able to have an affirmation that combats that lie that was told to you. So first question is, have you all been saying your affirmation? Have you been? I hope so. Again, 30 days. Give yourself 30 days. Take 30 days for yourself. Take 30 days to love yourself and say something positive about yourself that you will begin to believe. So today we want to talk about how you, now that you are aware of where the lie happened and when the lie came from, how do you get rid of all that stuff? How do you get rid of your junk? The junk that makes you compare yourselves to others and the junk that makes you feel inferior to others. How do you get rid of that? What is that about? What's going on there? We talked about an example was maybe the person left you for someone else. Or maybe the person always cheated on you in a previous relationship. So now, unfortunately, you were constantly comparing yourself to the person they left you for or the persons they cheated on you with. Because, again, remember, we felt like we were not good enough. That was the lie that was told to us. Now we are constantly comparing ourselves and trying to outdo them as well as outdo our natural abilities in order to try and keep this person. You have to remember that you are who you are no matter what. And you're going to always be who you are no matter what. So you have to learn how to embrace yourself and love yourself no matter what. Life is about being who it is that you were created to be. And once you accept the fact that I am who I am and I'm just going to love who I am, you will be able to stop comparing yourself to others. So one thing I talk about in my workshop is, me being a black woman. The serenity prayer talks about God grant me the serenity to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference or to acknowledge the things I can't change. Y'all know the serenity prayer. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, my point is, there are some things that I cannot change no matter what. I'm a black woman. So the day I die, I will be a black woman. I can get a tan, make my skin darker. I can bleach my skin, make my skin lighter. I can straighten my hair so that it looks more European and not as kinky and ethnic. However, I'm going to always be a black woman. I cannot change that. Therefore, I'm going to accept the fact that I am a black woman. I'm going to love that black woman and just walk in the full capacity of what that means. Another example, what do I have the power to change? So say, for example, if I was insecure about my weight, I have the power to change that. I can eat a little bit better. I can drink a little bit more water. I can work out 2 more days a week versus just these 2. I can work out 4 total. There are small, minor steps that I can change or I can take to make a change in my weight. So just think about that. One thing about you is you can't change who you are. Just fully embrace who you are. That's my point. Just embrace it. This is who I am, and I'm going to love myself no matter what, and I will no longer compare myself to these other people because I can't be them, and I don't want to. When you are in competition with someone else, think about it. When you're in competition, what does that say about you, and what does it say about what you think about yourself? Because, again, remember, we're combating that lie. We are not believing that lie anymore. So the affirmation is building you up. So when you are at this place now, you cannot compare yourself because it is going back to the lie. Comparing yourself is going back to everything that you always thought was true. Now that we have this affirmation, we're believing this and we're no longer going to compare ourselves. You cannot practice self-love when you are constantly glorifying someone else. And let me tell you guys, social media is a killer. Like, killer, not even a killer, it's a killer, because it makes us compare every single aspect of our lives with other people. You know how they say FOMO, fear of missing out. You see stuff on social media and you're like, I'm missing out on life. They're traveling, I'm not. They have a big house, I don't. They're married, I'm not. They have a man, I don't. They have children, I don't. They have more money, I'm broke. their food looks good, I can't go out to eat. Like everything. They pray for an hour a day. I only pray for 5 minutes. They sing at their church and everybody loves them and I can't sing a lick. Their hair is pretty, mine is ugly. Their hair is long, mine is short. They have an amazing job that sends them around the world. I hate this job of working. We compare. I just gave you all those examples to see. We see this thing on social media and we compare everything. So it has become a killer because you're now just wanting to be and achieve everything. You have to remember that just like you, people that post on social media are posting the best moments of their lives. So yeah, it's going to look fun. Yeah, it's going to look exciting. They are posting those things that are fun and exciting. They're not going to post when they're eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because they went to brunch last week and now they can't afford to eat better meals throughout the rest of the week. They're not going to post that. Who wants to post that? Now they're embarrassed. They're not going to post going to a job that does the same thing every day. They're going to post, ooh, I'm traveling. My job is sending me somewhere. When really they might travel with their job once every 5 years. You got to remember, those are highlights. So don't compare your life to those people. And just speaking of, holistic healing and speaking of being in love with yourself completely, you have to remind yourself that I am no longer going to carry this curse of comparison. There is no need for me to compare myself to others because I can't change it. I'm going to embrace who I am. If there are things you don't like about yourself that you have the power to change, then change those things. For example, I have an attitude problem. I don't want to be that person. You can change that. So work on those things that you have that are bad. But those parts about yourself that is something special about you that no one else can do, no one can take from you, fully embrace that and walk in that part of yourself. That is how you go to loving yourself wholly and completely. Speaking your affirmation, declaring new things over yourself, and breaking the curse of comparison. Deciding that I am no longer going to compare myself to people that have nothing to do with my life and my future. Peace and blessings, Coach B.